The journey to love is paved with truth. Are you willing to walk that path with me, no matter where it leads? Love demands honesty, but honesty risks everything. Will you hold my hand as I bare my soul to you? Every secret I've kept has been a shield. Will you love me enough to break through and see what lies beneath? I fear that the truth will make me unworthy of love. Will you prove me wrong by staying? They say the truth is liberating, but it's also terrifying. Are you ready to face my fears with me? I want to be real with you, but being real means showing you my flaws. Will you still see me as enough? The secrets I hold could either pull us apart or bring us closer than ever. Are you ready to face the unknown with me? What if the love we share depends on the parts of me I haven't shown you? Will you love me still when I open up? I've been hiding from the truth for so long, sharing it with you feels like a leap of faith. Will you catch me? Love isn't just about the good parts. It's about the messy, broken pieces too. Can you love me for all of it? Behind every wall I've built is a story I've been too scared to tell. Will you help me tear them down? Loving me means walking through the shadows of my past. Are you willing to journey into the unknown? They say love is unconditional, but does that include the truths I'm too afraid to tell? Will you show me it's real? If I give you the key to my secrets, will you open the door with compassion or lock it shut forever? I've carried my burdens alone for so long. If I let you in, will you stay, or will you leave me to carry them again? Every time I've trusted someone with my truth, it's ended in heartbreak. Will you be the one to stay? What if my darkest secrets are the very things that make me who I am? Will you see me as worthy of love, or will you walk away? I long for someone to love all of me, even the parts I wish I could erase. Will you be that person? Letting you see my truth feels like standing on the edge of a cliff. Will you pull me back or push me over? I've spent my life hiding in the shadows of my secrets. If I step into the light, will you be there waiting for me? What if showing you my truth becomes the moment you decide, I'm too much to handle? I'm scared, but I'm ready to find out. Every piece of me I've kept hidden feels like a test of your love. Will you pass, or will my secrets be too much? The hardest part about opening up isn't the telling, it's waiting to see if you'll stay when I'm done. I want to let you in, but what if the parts of me I've hidden are the very things that drive you away? They say love is the ultimate acceptance, but does that include the shadows I've worked so hard to conceal? I wonder if you'll still hold me close once you know the parts of me I've been too afraid to reveal. If I strip away the layers of who you think I am, will you still find someone worth loving? My truth isn't easy to carry. If I let you in, will you shoulder it with me, or will you let it crush us both? I've built walls to keep people out, but with you, I want to tear them down. Will you help me, or will you walk away? They say vulnerability is beautiful, but it feels terrifying. If I show you my soul, will you still call it beautiful? What if my darkness overwhelms your light? Will you fight for us, or will you let my shadows win? I'm not perfect, and my past is messy. But if you can love me through the chaos, I'll love you like no one else ever could. I've hidden so much for so long that I've forgotten what it feels like to be seen. Will you remind me? Every secret I hold feels like a weight on my chest. I'm ready to share it with you, but can you bear it? What if my darkest confessions are the ones you can't forgive? I'm scared of losing you, but I need to be real. They say love is unconditional, but my truths have pushed people away before. Will you stay and prove them wrong? If I share my past, will you see me as a survivor or someone too broken to love? I want to trust you with my story, but trust is the hardest thing for me to give. Will you help me find it again? Every secret I've kept has been a shield, but I'm ready to lay it down. Will you love me without it? If I let you into my mind, will you understand my fears, or will you run from them? I've learned to hide behind a smile, but I want to be real with you. Can you handle what's beneath? What if the love we have now isn't strong enough to handle my truth? It's a risk I'm willing to take for you. Every time I think about opening up, fear grips me, but loving you feels worth the risk of being seen. I wonder if my truth will set us free or tear us apart. Either way, I can't keep it hidden any longer. You say you love me, but do you love me enough to face the pain I've been carrying alone? I carry shadows in my heart that I've hidden for so long. If I bear them to you, will you see me as I truly am, or turn away from the darkness within me? What if the pieces of me I've hidden all this time are the very things that drive you away? Will you still stay if my truth is heavier than my silence? The weight of my secrets keeps me awake at night, and yet all I crave is to share them with someone who won't let go of my hand in the process. When you say you love me, do you mean the parts of me I've shown you? Or are you ready to face the chaos and the cracks I've tried so hard to hide? Unveiling my secrets feels like stripping away my armor, standing defenseless. Can you handle the rawness of my soul? or will you walk away like the others? If I let you into my darkest thoughts, will you still look at me the same way, or will my truth tarnish the love you claim to feel for me? I'm terrified that revealing the real me will shatter your image of who you think I am. Can you embrace the scars that tell my untold story? The fear of rejection is louder than my longing to be understood. But here I stand, ready to risk it all. Will you meet me halfway? I've spent years perfecting the mask I wear. If I take it off and show you what lies beneath, will you still think I'm worth it? Every scar I've hidden has a story, and every story shaped me. Will you love me more for my truth, or leave me because of it? Loving me means accepting the parts of me I'm too afraid to share. Are you ready for the real journey? Or is this where you stop? I'm not asking you to fix me, only to see me. But what if seeing me is more than you bargained for? They say love conquers all, but does it conquer the demons I've been fighting? Will you stand by me as I face them? Opening up feels like handing someone a map to my soul, knowing they might choose to walk away instead of staying to explore. If my truth is too much, I understand. But if you choose to stay, I promise my love will make the journey worth it. I want to trust you with my broken pieces, but trusting you means trusting you won't break me further. I wonder if the person you see in me will change once you know my story. Will you stay, or will the truth be too heavy to bear? Every secret I've kept was meant to protect me. But what if letting you in is what sets me free? Can love survive the weight of honesty, or will my truth crush the very foundation we built together? I've hidden so much to be loved, but what if being real is the only way to feel truly alive in your arms? Loving me means embracing the storms that rage within me. Are you prepared to stand in the rain with me? What if the darkness I've hidden is the same darkness you've been trying to escape? Will you hold on, or will you let go? They say the truth sets you free, but it also leaves you vulnerable. Are you ready to see the real me? Every hidden truth feels like a step closer to freedom, but also a step closer to losing you. Will you stay, or will I fall alone? The version of me you love is incomplete. Are you ready to meet the rest, even if it's not what you imagined? If I open the door to my past, will you step through or turn away in fear? I want to believe love can handle everything, but what if my darkest truths are the exception? Every story I've buried has shaped who I am. Will you accept me once you know what those stories really are? What if loving me means loving my pain, my flaws, and my failures? Can you handle all of that and still see me as worthy? When I tell you my truth, will it bring us closer or pull us apart? The answer scares me more than anything else. They say vulnerability is strength, but every time I've shown my scars, people have run. Will you be different? You fell in love with the light in me, but what will happen when I show you the darkness that comes with it? Loving someone's soul means embracing their shadow too. Are you ready to hold both parts of me in your hands? Behind every smile I've given you are secrets I'm scared to reveal. Will you still call me beautiful after you see them? I've spent my whole life running from my truths. If I stop and let you see them, will you run from me instead? The things I've hidden could break us, but they could also set me free. Will you help me carry the weight of my truth? I fear that if I show you who I really am, you'll wish you never met me. But I'm ready to take that risk. What if the love we share isn't strong enough to survive my truth? It's a chance I'm willing to take because you're worth it. When you say you love me, do you mean the version of me I've shown you? Or are you ready to love the whole truth? Every part of me, even the parts I'm afraid to show, yearns for your acceptance. Can you love me without conditions?